Hey guys, it is Jess Smith, and it is time for our July market stats. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's take a look at what we're seeing out there. So our months of inventory, the number of houses out there on the market decreased just a tad, but it's really staying pretty steady at about 3.4 months of inventory on the market. The sold prices decreased just a little bit for the first time in several months. And we really think that's just due to being back to a more normal seasonality in the market. This is about the time of year when that tends to happen. So it's not super concerning, but our sold prices are down just a tad. The number of homes pending that went under contract this month is up quite a bit for the second month in a row, and the number of new listings that hit the market decreased. So inventory will continue to kind of tighten up, and we'll have less to choose from in the coming months. The average days on market is 54 in the entire Austin metro area and 42 days that it's taking a house to sell on average in the city of Austin. So let's talk about the inventory crunch just a little bit. Since the number of new listings is down, and then also the number of withdrawn and expired listings is up, we're seeing a lot of sellers, if they really need to sell and it's not working, just decide to rent out their houses instead. And then some are just staying. Some are like, it's not worth it. I have a really low interest rate. I'm just going to stay put for a little while and try again later. And again, sold prices are down just a tad, and typically that starts to happen around this time of year, late summer, and continues through winter, and sold prices usually tick back up in February, March. And pending units are up, so demand has increased. I think it is safe to say that Q4 of 2022 and Q1 of 2023 are the points in our market with the lowest buyer demand. So when will it tick up again? I think it really depends on interest rates, the monetary policy, and also when employers really start hiring again. So 2019 was really the last time that we saw a pretty normal seasonality in the market. During the pandemic, there was no seasonality. There was a ton of demand. It was just quite an anomaly. We're tracking pretty normal compared to 2019. Demand is lower now, and we kind of expect it to continue that way until early spring of next year. So what does this mean for you? If you're a buyer, if you're thinking about buying, yes, interest rates are higher, but we really think in the next couple of years, we'll look back and say, man, 2023 was a good time to buy. It's pretty likely in the next few years that you'll be able to refinance and reduce your payments. So I think this is a good opportunity when demand is a little bit lower and there are houses on the market to negotiate a pretty good deal as a buyer. If you're a seller, it's a little tough out there. Usually this time of year for sellers, we have to reduce a little bit to get them sold and get them moving. That's even more important this year when we're a little bit more sluggish than normal. So we can see how it goes, but it is likely that we'll either have to reduce the price or we may have to wait till the beginning of next year, spring of next year, in order to wait for a time when demand is higher. As always, everything really just depends on your specific situation. I love to talk about this stuff. So if you ever want to chat, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.